This conference will now be recorded.
Okay.
I'd like to call the meeting to order. Welcome to the second regular meeting of the month for Savannah Township trustees. Today's date is May 16th, and the time is 5 o'clock. Dave?
I'll call the roll. Mr. Mahoney? Here. Mr. Randall?
Here.
Simcoe here. Mr. Genowine has to be absent this evening.
Could you rise for the Pledge of Allegiance, please? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you very much. We'll move on to the next item on the agenda, which is approval of the minutes for our May 2nd meeting. I'll make a motion to approve.
Second. Okay, and I'll call the roll. Mr. Mahoney? Yes. Mr. Randall?
Yes. Any additions or deletions to the agenda, Mr. Turner?
Nothing, Mr. Chair.
Anything? Yeah.
No, I do not. Thank you. No, I don't.
I'd just like to make one. I'd like to move item 8.5 to executive session. If there's no objection.
Not at all.
All right. Hearing of the public on agenda items. Is there anybody that would like to speak on an agenda item tonight? Okay, thank you. Next is the zoning department. Daryl?
Hi, Daryl.
Good evening. All I really have for this evening is the operations report for January through April of this year. Nothing really to comment on. I'll just answer any questions the board may have.
Do you have anything? Oh, I see. You got it up there.
I do not.
I don't either. We've all seen this. I'm really glad the way you're catching up on complaints, so I sent Dean a note, and looks like Wolfinger's getting settled in the house. And, you know, I think you guys are doing a good job catching up.
Thank you.
Those aging complaints.
Well put.
Anything else? Thanks, Daryl.
Thanks, Daryl.
Fire department? Hi, chief.
I have some resolutions for you. The first one is 23045. This is an authorization to adopt a false alarm policy for the fire department. I know it got sent to you, but I just wanted to make note that it's on page 304 on the policy itself. First, second, and third alarm falses we won't bill for. It's when it starts getting to the 4, 5, 6. And it's all been approved by Mr. Burrell, so.
I don't have any questions.
I don't.
No, any questions? No, thank you, chief. Next item.
Well, let's pass the
Oh, we
resolution
got
on
a
that.
pass it. I'm so
Yeah.
sorry. I'll move resolution 23045, authorization to adopt a false alarm policy.
Second. Mr. Mahoney? Yes. Mr. Randall?
Yes.
And if I can, John, I'll try to put, Mr. Chairman, I'll try to put these two together because they're basically the same. And it's the 23-076 and 23-083. And what this is to add additional charges to the two ambulances that we purchased. Since our orders went in, they came out with a new restraint system that actually has more safety for the guys in the back. And it'll be standard, probably in 25, but right now they called and asked us if we could still, since it's being built, we could add those. And I'm requesting that we could add those to the two that are on order.
Now, what units will those be numbers?
Those will be, well, they'll give us three medic units.
62, 63?
I'm not sure yet, John, because we'll take the oldest one and move them. And yeah, so there'll be one at all 4 stations then.
Okay, and you've got 2 new ones.
Two new ones. First one's due like in July, and they don't have the chassis on the second one yet,
Any
so.
questions?
I do not. No.
Okay. I'll move that we combine resolution 2376 and 23083, authorization to accept change orders and additional charges for 2 ambulance purchases.
Second. Calling the roll. Mr. Mahoney? Yes. Mr. Randall?
Yes.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Anytime we can give them a little more safety, I think we, next, our last one I have is 23-082, and this is an authorization to utilize the collection agency for medic unit transport fees. And this is the one that you guys had asked us to research, and Chief Nye and Julie and Mr. Burrell worked pretty hard on it, and we found a decent company that's going to work with us on those.
So this is different than the company that we used.
Yeah, we have a billing company, but this will be an actual collection agency that once the billing goes out.
They'll buy the whatever balances that we owe.
Well, what they'll do is go after the people that haven't paid.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Yep.
If there's no other questions, I'll move resolution 23-082, authorization to utilize a collection agency for medical unit transport fees.
Second. Mr. Mahoney? Yes. Mr. Crandall?
Yes. Next item, we move to.
Yes, exactly.
You'll join us, Mike?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
As long as supper's being served.
I don't know if we can promise you that.
That's okay. I'm a little away from you. I don't need to eat.
Hi, Chief.
Hi, Paul.
Hi. All right, first one I have is Resolution 23-074. It is to authorize for the contracts for the Safety Township teachers and aides, the staff that we use for Safety Town.
Any questions? That's kind of a regular thing we do every year.
Correct.
All right, I'll move resolution 23-074, authorize execution of Safety Township contracts.
Second. Mr. Mahoney? Yes. Mr. Crandall?
Yes.
All right, and then last resolution I have is 23-077. It's authorization to hire 5 police officers from the lateral transfer eligibility list. So the list is attached. There's 7 on the list,
We've
but we're only hiring
discussed
5.
this quite a bit.
Yeah,
You've sent us some information.
yeah.
I'm comfortable with it. I'll move resolution 23-077, authorization to hire 5 police officers.
Second, just one comment, just so the public knows, it's not all at once. You're going to filter these guys through, right? And women through, or are you hiring all 5 right away?
These 5 we're hoping to start on June 5th.
Okay.
It's an aggressive FTO program, but we're going to.
Yeah, I remember we talked about it.
Well, we got
Yeah,
some
we've got vacancies that
we
we're
got
short.
detectives out there now patrolling.
Yeah, we still have some in the academies.
Yeah.
Perfect. Second. Okay, Mr. Mahoney? Yes. Mr. Crandall?
Yes.
All right.
Administrator, thank you, Chief. Hi, Mr. Turner.
Hi, Oliver.
Good afternoon, trustees and fiscal officer Simcoe. First item is Resolution 2380, a resolution supporting the Lucas County Active Transportation Plan. Appreciate Mr. Marsalek with the Outdoor Sylvania Community Parks being here this afternoon. He presented the plan to the trustees at the prior meeting, and this resolution has been prepared to signify the support of the township of the plan.
Any questions or comments?
No.
Dave, we usually don't move this fast. However, you did a good job on this. I'll move resolution 23-080, a resolution supporting the Lucas County Active Transportation Plan.
Second. Mr. Mahoney? Yes. Mr. Crandall?
Yes.
Sorry, Dan.
Next item is Resolution
Great job, by the way.
2381, a resolution to approve a renewal proposal from the Ohio Plan Risk Management for Liability Insurance. This is the annual renewal, which customarily occurs during the month of May. The renewal premium is $136,671. This does reflect an increase in property values of roughly 5% as covered by the policy, an increase in the value of scheduled equipment, an increase for the budgeted operating expenses of the township, and the addition of newer fire vehicles. In reviewing this, the renewal is reasonable given the adjustments and the claims history, and I believe Mr. Ramsdale is joining us virtually this evening. But glad to answer any questions the board might have.
I don't have any comments, Steve.
I do not.
We've known this has been coming for quite a while, so I'll move resolution 23-081, a resolution to approve a renewal proposal from Ohio Plan Risk Management for liability insurance.
Second. Mr. Mahoney? Yes. Mr. Crandall?
Yes.
Next item is Resolution 2378, appointing the township member to the Joint Economic Development District Board of Directors. Previously, the trustees had taken action to appoint Kim Cross back in July of 2020 as the township member. She had been the previous senior living advisor with Wallach. Kim Cross has resigned, and Ian Davis, who is the new senior living advisor at the Crescent, has been identified to take this position if approved by the board. If this is approved, it would be for the remainder of the current term through August 3rd, 2026.
If there's no questions, this is a resignation and a reappointment on the JED district. I'll move resolution 23078, a resolution appointing the township member to the Joint Economic Development District Board of Directors.
Second.
Calling the roll, Mr. Mahoney?
Yes.
Mr. Crandall?
Yes.
And the final item is Resolution 2384, a resolution adjusting prior board action taken for the property at 2309 Wimbledon Park Boulevard. As the trustees are aware, the board acted during the April 18th meeting to authorize the removal of property at 2309 Wimbledon Park Boulevard. The property has gone through a sale and has been assumed by a new owner. The new owner has been made aware of the pending demolition and is willing to improve the property, and I believe has started some improvements on the landscaping. And the included agreement has been prepared to stay the action for the demolition for a period of 3 months to allow the new owner to improve the exterior of the property. And we do have the new owner, Mr. Zakari, with his engineer here this evening to answer any specific questions the board may have.
Do you have anything, Neil?
I don't, but thanks for mowing the grass. Appreciate that. That's a good start.
I appreciate you taking that
Yeah,
over.
thanks for coming tonight too, guys.
That's been a problem for
Yeah.
us. A lot better to repair it and
Absolutely.
fix it up rather than tear it down. Anything, Dave?
No.
All right, I'll move resolution 23084, a resolution adjusting prior board action taken for the property at 2309 Wimbledon Park Boulevard.
Second.
Mr. Mahoney?
Yes.
Mr. Crandall?
Yes,
Great, thank you.
thank you.
Thanks, Oliver.
Dave, your fiscal
Thank you.
officer.
Yes, just one resolution is 23-079. It's to establish a new expense account and appropriate funds. As you can see from the memo, rather than replacing the road resurfacing in the cemetery, the township cemetery, why we can utilize ARP funds for that. And so that'll help our general fund.
If there's no questions,
I do not think so.
I'll move resolution 23079 to establish a new expense account and appropriate funds for the cemetery road project.
Second.
Mr. Mahoney?
Yes.
Mr. Crandall?
Yes. Next item on the agenda is the hearing of the public for non-agenda items. Is there anyone here that would like to address us on a non-agenda item?
We do not have anyone that signed up.
Good. Well, I shouldn't say that. Sounds like we don't want to hear anything. That's not good. Anyway, I don't know what to say. It's not bad either. So next is open discussion and reports. Do you have anything new?
I do not, thanks.
No, I don't.
I don't have anything. Oliver? All right, we'll go ahead. I'll make a motion to go into executive session for collective bargaining and personnel compensation. And attending in this will be Oliver Turner and the selected officials, and I think Mike Brandt's going to join us, right, Mike? Okay. So I'll make the motion to go in at
14.
14, thank you, 5:14.
And
Mr. Mahoney?
Mr. Chair, that would include appointment as well, I believe.
What's that?
Appointment as well of an official.
Oh,
Well, the appointment of the.
Yeah.
well, I thought, okay, I got you, yeah.
Yeah, the appointment of the, to discuss the appointment of the firemen, and that is resolution number, 23-085.
Sorry about that.
Second. Yes, and Mr. Crandall?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. You're welcome to stay.
This
Okay, I'll
conference will
come
now
out of
be
the
recorded.
Session at 5:59.
Second?
Mr. Mahoney?
Yes.
Mr. Crandall?
Yes. And I'll move resolution 23086, whereas Sylvania Township Board of Trustees considers pay raises for non-union members annually. Now therefore be it resolved by the Board of Trustees of Sylvania Township that the township administrator is authorized to increase wages retroactive to January 1st, 23 for non-union members in accordance with the attached exhibit to be finalized by the chairman.
Second?
I'll call the roll. Mr. Mahoney?
Yes.
Mr. Crandall?
Yes. And I'll move that, if there's no further business, I'll move that we adjourn at 6 o'clock.
If I may,
Before I second it?
Oh, you have something, Alan?
just wanted to note the resolution 23085 to hire the one full-time firefighter.
Oh,
Oh,
Paramedic.
oh, yeah, thank you.
We thought that was your 2-week notice.
Wow. Sorry.
yeah.
Thank you very much.
Good catch.
Let me find it.
Number 8.5 done right there at the bottom.
Yeah, but I didn't get the resolution number. Oh, here we go. Okay. Thank you. I'll move resolution 23085, authorization to hire one full-time firefighter paramedic. And the time is 6 o'clock.
Second?
Mr. Mahoney?
Yes.
Mr. Crandall?
Yes. And I'll move that we adjourn at 6:01.
Second?
Thank you. Mr. Mahoney?
Yes.
Mr. Crandall?
Yes, we're adjourned. Thank you very much.
Thanks, everybody, for sticking around.
Yep.